Ozempic side effects. So the first thing I noticed is within an hour or so, got that warm glow that I felt before, like when I was on an Atkins diet or low carb diet and you do heavy exercise. After about an hour or so, there's that warm feeling in your body that you use like a signal. At the time that I understood I'm going into ketosis, or your body's having a metabolic adjustment to what you just did with it. So that's how it starts. And that first night, I couldn't sleep properly because you awakened with a sense of what feels like a fever. So that warm glow is now something else. It's a bit feverish and you've put the extra blanket on. And it feels like your body's having an immune response. There's irritation in the eyes. It feels a bit like a flu, maybe. And then the next week or so, what I experienced on a more almost constant level, a chronic level, is nausea and this weird type of pressure that I'm not used to, that I understand other people call heartburn, but it's this pressure coming from here and it's pushing something up that feels like a fire and something unpleasant that is there all the time. So it is the nausea, this unpleasant pressure, the slight disconnection and dizziness, and what was the other thing that happened at the same time? A feeling of lethargy, a tiredness, but you don't know where it comes from, because normally you know where the tiredness comes from. You haven't slept properly or you're depressed or that, but this is a tiredness in your body that comes from a place that you're not used to. So these things are now dominant things, and then you feel like you must sleep a bit more, which means you skip exercise. So your body is definitely, the awareness is that your body is going through something that is unusual, and it's presenting it to yourself physically, and that unusualness comes from a endocrinological level. It's like your metabolism, there's something happening in your metabolism that you don't know what it is. And if that feeling of feeling ill is now accompanied with a type of moral questioning of your decision to take the stuff in the first place, it's quite disruptive. So the intensity of the side effects I would describe as disruptive, definitely disruptive, but not debilitating. It's not chemotherapy, it's not being ill with pneumonia, but it's present, it's very present, and it's unpleasant to the extent that you eat less. So far the recipe for Ozempic with me is feel shit, eat less, but you're definitely eating less. So that's where the trade-off now starts. If this is the way that I'm going to lose this weight that's been bothering me, or this problematic eating pattern, is it worth it, and how do you make that sum? Because it feels shit, right? No, definitely. There's no way that I can continue. If it feels like this for the next 3 months, I'll probably stop. It's too disruptive. On the other hand, is it going to be another one of those weight loss interventions that you stop because it doesn't feel nice? I don't want to suffer. I don't want to put in the work. I don't want strange feelings. I just want everything to be easy and feel nice. So that's the trade-off that's happening with me. But so far, eating less, great, feel shit, what's going to happen? In the next week, I'm putting my dose up to 0.5, and let's see what happens.